Welcome to another episode of Worst Collection Ever. This is the show where we tell you about the worst comic book collection in existence. And it just happens to belong to us. I'm Jen.
I'm Shawn. Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Hello.
This is the show where we talk about our comic book collection with what we call crass sincerity. We like to make weird jokes, but also, we love comic books. We love talking about comic books. We love thinking up ridiculous things about comic books. And we swear a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all the time.
All the time. So that's this show, and thank you for being here. And also, thank you to Steve Sadak from last week. He was our guest on our podcast.
Yeah.
We haven't had many guests, since we haven't done a guest since my brother a couple months ago. Oh, shit. It was back at like May or something, or even before that.
Mm.
And Steve's a friend, and he's on the We Hate Movies podcast, which is an excellent show, and he came on and talked about The Ray, and it was awesome. So thank you, Steve, and thank you for listening, everybody. And let's talk about our weekend here. We had Rocky Mountain Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think I'm at this point now where it was like in California, where you see a lot of vendors that you see all the time, at the same conventions, and you're kind of looking through their shit. And, and there's, good familiarity to it because this one was a bit different because I feel like sometimes these conventions don't have enough comics at them.
Right.
Even though they're Comic-Cons, like they'll have like way more like collectibles, but not like cool collectibles, it's just a bunch of like Funkos and stuff that just clutters up the space.
Sure.
But this one was actually pretty chock full of some vendors that I was familiar with and some that I didn't.
It was very comic book heavy, which conventions we've gone to in the past have not been. So yeah, we had a lot of vendors that we got to go to, and I spent way too much money. Yeah,
for stuff that I was trying to tick off of my list.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty happy with, and I basically went heavy on comics. I got one action figure. I got a Jade from the McFarlane line.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
She's pretty cool. Yeah, actually, she's a red platinum, so it's one of the harder ones to come across. And that one was actually the one. I think it was at least a year or two ago where they had like a fan poll at New York Comic Con, and they were like, "Oh, who should we do?" And she was the one that won, obviously, because she's a green woman that's got Green Lantern powers that are in her body.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a ring. I don't think
she doesn't need a ring.
She doesn't need a ring.
I don't know how Jade works. So I don't think I've ever read anything with her.
She's Alan Scott's Dirter.
Dirter?
Yeah, but his kids ended up being Jade and Obsidian.
Is she always green?
Was she always green? I feel like ever since she debuted in comics, she was green.
Okay.
I don't know if I don't think she came hot out the hole. Green.
You gotta trademark We Hate Movies on that one.
It was appropriate here. I had to use it. But she was. I don't know if she was
delightful turns of phrase.
Yes, I don't know if she was green at that point because also like Obsidian, he's just like his skin, like he's just black,
like solid
black with like white eyes and like stuff. Like because he's got shadow based powers, but I don't think he was always that. I don't know if it's a thing that they turn on and off.
Yes, yeah, I was like, I don't know if so they were born with these powers?
Well, yeah, I guess, because it's like a mutant. The Green Lantern, Alan, like obviously he has a ring, but it's also something to do with the whatever the fuck it is, the Star Heart. It's a part of his mythology.
Well, is his ring different than like a
his ring is different in the fact that
ring?
Yeah, his ring was different because his ring didn't work against wood.
Right. Instead of yellow, it was wood. Okay.
So yeah, but there was something else, like part of his origin that I think affected him biologically. That is the reason why the kids turned out the way they did.
Oh, I was going to say, did he have like radiation seeping into his
possibly
stuff? Is that what happened there?
Yeah, maybe that's possible. But yeah, but also I got a bunch of comics. Actually, I'm going to go through them real quick because I did have the stack over here.
Oh, nice.
So
mine's upstairs, though, and I'm not going to go get it.
So I got 3 Power Man and Iron Fist comics for us to potentially do. One of them features one of my favorite Iron Man villains, Whirlwind, or Masters of Evil Whirlwind.
Nice.
Although isn't a good idea, or isn't a good sign, because I started reading this first one here, and like last night before I went to came to bed. And granted, I had like 3 beers last night.
Yeah, you did have a lot of beer last night.
I had a lot of beer last night, so I kind of fell asleep while reading this.
Fair enough.
So I don't know if it's the comic's fault or if it's the beer's fault.
It might be the beer's fault.
Yeah. So, but I'd say we've only maybe done. I think we only did like one Power Man and Iron Fist comic.
I think that's right.
With Chris Mancini.
Yeah, I know we definitely did one, and I think you're right about that being the only one.
So I feel like, and they're I'll have a lot. Well, eventually when we get to it, I'll have a lot to say about it.
Sure.
I got this Cable number 4, which is part of the ongoing series, and I had this comic when I was younger. So I was like, I'm kind of collecting comics that like I recognized when I was younger.
Sure.
Back from like my old school collection. So this was one of them that was like, oh, I should pick this one up. Same thing with this Animal Man, which I bought from this guy, and he was like, "Oh, it looks like a Beetlejuice thing, or something," because it's a crab, like a lobster holding an eyeball.
I don't know if I would call that Beetlejuice thing, but okay. I mean, it just kind of looks like weird, spooky art.
Yeah. No, it's Vertigo. Vertigo. I was Animal Man number 61, so
nice.
We're talking Vertigo area.
Yeah.
Captain America's 318, 319, and 320, which we did for our show, and it's just basically just because I want copies of the comics that we did for our show. Posterity, same thing as New Gods, Volume 2, number 19.
Nice.
Something we did before. Generation X, number 22, which we did before. So that's part of that.
Nice.
I got Superman Comics number 0. Or Superman Action Comics number 0.
Which, you were looking for that one.
Well, yeah. I'm almost done with all the 0 comics here, and
so close.
This one, I forgot. I didn't realize this for some reason on this 0 comic. You got Conduit on this cover here for some reason. I don't know what that guy's doing there. Superman with that nice juicy mullet.
Oh yeah, that's back in the day.
Got another one of my Underworld collections, DC books. Superman Adventures of Superman number 530. Also, Iron Man 200, which is the Death of Ottawa Stain for my Death collection. So there's that one. This one also, I think, is the first appearance of Ottawa Stain, or I don't know who's the appearance here. It's Iron Man number 163. So I'm not exactly sure, but it's part of it was on my list, so I got that. Peter Parker, it's Spectacular Spider-Man annual number 2. Introducing the Rapier. One of the guys killed at the bar with no name.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
he was the guy. He was the guy with the sword.
Okay. Actually,
a character Blizzard is for his first appearance.
Okay.
Iron Man number 86. I picked that up. Iron Man number 143 featuring Centurion. We might have to get around. I don't know. When we get around to do Iron Man, let's see if I can piece these together. But I like this one a lot. Also, another part of the Death Collection, Fantastic Four number 217, featuring the death of Dr. Sun, where he possesses Herbie.
Okay.
And lastly, I got issues 4, 6, and 7 of Black Orchid. I could have bought more of them, but I was like, I'm just gonna fill these parts right now and worry about the rest later.
Right.
But yeah, that's a pretty solid pickup of comics.
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely a haul. I spent a lot of money that I did not intend to spend. I filled some holes in my Batcat thing, probably about 2 or 3. But I ended up just I picked up a World's Finest that was weird. It had like Vigilante on it.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Vigilante on there.
Yeah, well, Cowboy Vigilante. So he's in there. I picked up a bunch of...
Actually, that would have been funny if in Peacemaker, he went to... When they go to that alternate Earth,
he ends up as a cowboy.
He ends up seeing himself. He's like, "Oh wait, I'm dressed as a cowboy."
That would be hilarious. That should have happened. Actually,
that you know what? I'm surprised James Gunn didn't do that.
Yeah,
that would be
maybe because he wanted a Spider-Man meme.
He totally did. But I think that also would have been good.
Let's see. I got a bunch of Catwoman ones. I did get a Balent book, the one where she's drawn with like the Joker on the cover, which I needed. So that was exciting.
That's a cool looking.
It's a great cover.
I'm surprised that again I haven't seen that more elsewhere as like cosplay or like even action figures or something like that. It's really cool.
No, it's definitely cool. So I picked that up. I picked up some Superboys.
Yeah.
I ended up getting some Superboys.
You got the one, was it like Crazy Kathy or something?
Yeah, Kooky Kathy walks along the bottom of the sea, and it's just this like little girl wearing like a fishbowl on her head on the bottom of the ocean. I don't even know. So there's that, and then I ended up getting, I don't know if this is the only one, I need to double check, but a Secret Origins trade. So it had a bunch of old Secret Origin stories in it.
Yeah, it's reprints. Aside from the Batman one, they're all reprints from the Secret Origins second run that started in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know that existed.
Neither did I. And I saw it and I was like...
The trade itself, yeah.
Neat. So I ended up getting it. I did read the Batman story. That's all I've done so far. I haven't looked at the rest of it. So yeah, it was interesting. But like I said, I spent way too much money. I bought way too many Catwoman books.
Well, I didn't know you changed course.
Well, no, I haven't changed course.
Right. Okay.
I have not changed course. I have just added. You see, because I still have not finished my Batcat collection. And it's even that, like, I was looking through my list, like, because the woman behind the table, I was like, "Oh, do you have any Catwoman books?" And she's like, "Yes, down here." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I have a list." And she watched me scroll through my phone, and she goes, "Oh, you weren't kidding." And I was like, no, I was not kidding.
I said, I've been here before.
It's an extremely long list, and it's not finished.
It will never end, actually.
Probably not.
To be honest.
Hopefully not. I mean, that's best case scenario. They just keep putting them out for me. So I'm not done doing that. I am also going to collect the pulp annuals, of which I bought a couple, not this week, but a couple weeks ago. I'm also going to try to collect those Elseworld annuals, though I don't know if that's a good idea. Because I bought a steel one. No, it was... it's about slavery.
Look, if Christopher Priest or Dwayne McDuffie didn't write it...
Just don't even touch it.
Yeah.
And that I didn't expect that when I picked up the book. I didn't think that we were going to be like, and slavery. And it wasn't even like uprising of, and taking, freedom or whatever. It was just like, and they're slaves. Not good. Not good. So I don't know about that. But I'm also eventually going to collect, and I'll probably never finish this, every appearance of Catwoman. Which is a lot. That's why I say I don't think it'll ever be done. I don't think it can be.
It's super ambitious.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it can be.
Actually, that's like one of those things that's
like a completist thing, and I don't even think that's possible.
That's one of the things that is kind of like I do, where I'm like, I justify like weird collections.
Yeah.
That isn't so weird though, because if you're a fan, which you are, of
course,
then it makes every sense to find all that stuff. Like you could become, the Catwoman collector.
I know. But again, she's been in so many things, even as like one-offs and cameos and shit, that like I don't think I will ever collect all of them.
Right.
I did that pulp annual with Azrael, has Catwoman in it, and I didn't even know that when I bought it.
Right.
Because I bought it on eBay, and then I saw the cover, and I was like, wait a second, that's Catwoman. Because she's like wearing a hat and like a trench coat, but you can tell it's her because like under the trench coat you can see some purple, and you can see her big boots.
Ah. Okay.
And I was like, oh, it's Catwoman. And she does show up in that. So I was like, hey, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Look at me. So yeah. And
you got this tiny Catwoman.
Oh, I did. Yes. I didn't even know these things existed. I found this itty bitty tiny little animated series Catwoman.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, interesting. Because I thought,
a little die cast.
In my head, I was thinking this was the Batman Returns.
Oh, no. That is...
Same company made Batman Returns ones.
I see. No, this is the... and it says animated series. So I actually did find a Batman.
There's two Batmans here.
Yeah, I think I got the one where he's standing up. I found it on Mercari.
Okay, perfect.
So that'll be sent to me. But yeah, I didn't even know these existed.
That's cool. Yes, maybe
they're
I did.
Little
I thought
tiny,
this was something else, but yeah.
I don't know what they're like 2.5, 3 inches high. They're very small.
Yeah, but they're the die-cast
little
ones.
die-cast things. And this one's still a mint on card.
Yeah. And it comes with a sticker.
And it does come with a very nice sticker. Very hologram sticker. So that was fun.
I like this. I'm looking at the back here. I like this.
The penguin is just round.
It's just round. I was like, you know what? That's one of the ones you...
Did you ever hear about weevils?
Yes.
Yeah, weevils wobble, but they don't fall down. That's what he looks like.
This reminds me of back in the with the wrestlers when they first came out with the LJN figures.
Mm-hmm.
They're solid rubber, like they're hard rubber.
Yeah.
Right. And so they had King Kong Bundy, which was basically this.
Just round.
He's like, I mean, King Kong Bundy, giant monster man.
Sure.
You know, but the way he was like situated is like his arms are kind of like at his sides, like, you know, down, but they're not, you know, they're not like completely attached to his sides, but it's just one of those ones where you're like, if you threw this at somebody,
right,
you could do some serious damage.
Yeah.
Like, like if you wanted to, like, you know, if you got a big bushel full of King Kong Bundys and you chucked them at your enemies.
At your enemies?
Yes. Or for some reason, I'm thinking about that scene in Needful Things when that kid's throwing all those apples.
Oh.
But instead throwing King Kong Bundys.
Yeah.
And Dead Harris be like, what the hell? King Kong Bundys to the window.
That's really funny.
I'm scaling this wall just as easily as I can walk. My fingers alone are adhering, supporting me.
The Amazing Spider-Man, created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, has conquered every medium, from newspaper strips to the silver screen. But he began his life in a pulp periodical destined for cancellation. Let's explore these beginnings together. The Amazing Spider-Man from the very beginning. A brand new podcast on Spotify.
There's some sort of danger here. But what?
Today, you know, we had Steve on last week, and so for the rest of the month, we are going to be talking Alpha Flight.
Yes.
I don't know what number we're on, but
I should tell you.
Shawn knows.
Here is Alpha Flight number 118 from March 1993.
Oh man!
So we're at the ass end of the series, because like this is maybe like another year before this the series ends.
Like, do they have a current series?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And here's okay. So Alpha Flight, it went from like 82 to 94.
Wow.
And John Byrne obviously had a lot to do with it.
Sure.
Because he started it. He created the characters.
Is he Canadian?
I don't know. I maybe.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of like talent, like early talent that, you know, got started there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jim Lee did some art on there.
Sure.
Well, first of all, this is a 3-part series, which is actually fits
perfect.
A 3-part storyline. Perfect for what we're doing here. It's the Clamp Down, part 1 of 3.
Okay.
And the cover here says Thunderball Slaughters Alpha Flight. And Thunderball, if you're not familiar, is one of the guys in the Wrecking Crew.
Okay.
So the Wrecking Crew, a bunch of goons that have enchanted Asgardian enchanted weapons.
Yeah, there's a weird way they say like magical sorcerer. Mm-hmm. There's a weird thing they say.
It comes up in here
that I'm like, that's not a word.
And he's got Thunderball has the ball and chain that he swings around,
which apparently is like unstoppable because of the magic.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. I didn't know when it comes to Nemesis, because that's what it comes up with. Like she has like an Adams with sword.
Okay.
Like it's
so it's thin. That thin. Okay.
It's so thin. It's wafer thin.
Okay.
That anything she cuts with it, like it's, you know, it's just so fast and effective.
Uh-huh.
But apparently it doesn't work against sorcery, so it's like a Superman sword.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And so when she goes to use it against Thunderball, it doesn't work.
Doesn't do anything.
But yeah, here we got on the cover here, we got Thunderball whacking Sasquatch.
Yeah, there's a lot going on this cover.
Oh, yeah. I mean, actually, surprisingly, there's not more characters on here, but
yeah, you
got Sasquatch getting hit in the face with the Thunderball's ball.
Nice.
And you have Northstar flying in here, as well as Puck. He's getting throttled, and you got Nemesis in the background.
Mm-hmm.
This is also, too, when Alpha Flight, back then, Marvel doubled down more on, outfits that were everybody kind of had the same.
Right. Oh, like matchy.
Matching outfits, yeah.
Yeah, so it was like a team thing. Kind of like the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, or even like kind of speaking about jackets from last week.
Oh, yeah.
The Avengers had the jackets.
Oh,
back in this era. Yeah, they were pretty much Los Choquitos, like because Black Widow had it,
nice.
Hercules had it,
nice.
Black Knight had it. They all wore these jackets, but here, this is where Alpha Flight's got these red and white outfits
Yes.
that have maple leaves on them, which and everybody's wearing it. So like Northstar's
Yes.
got his
It's all a version of it. So they're not exactly identical, but they're all the same color palette.
Two more things that are actually interesting on this cover. Alpha Flight's logo is being crushed by the ball,
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
which is kind of fun because Thunderball is slaughtering them. And then says, from the pages of Thor, Thunderball, I think we're referring to Thunderball, which
okay.
is not that fair because Thunderball, it's not like Thunderball just debuted. Like, they've been around for a long time at this point.
Right.
So to say they're basically Thor guys,
Yeah.
even though they have Asgardian enchanted weapons, like they
Sure.
fought a bunch of people. Like, they're Masters of Evil adjacent and all that stuff. So I don't know. But I guess we're trying to sell books. So we're just like,
you got to put something on there.
like, look at that. We start off here with we're in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Yes, we are.
For first thing I saw this,
Is this where My Bloody Valentine
yes,
was?
I was thinking that you were thinking the same thing.
Yes, is this where My Bloody Valentine was shot?
Well, look at this guy with the mustache. It's Hollis.
Oh, Hollis is there.
Look at
It's
Hollis.
good that he's still alive.
Hollis's house is here, man.
Man, you know what? That first My Bloody Valentine is a fantastic movie.
Yeah, the original the movie from was it 81?
Yeah, it's like the early 80s movie. Fantastic. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend it. And I would just say that Hollis is a king among men.
Yeah, oh yeah, how
we love Hollis.
just
the second you see him, you'll be like, oh, that's Hollis.
just a charming large man that gets
1,000%.
it done.
Absolutely.
What a fucking king.
You know what? He's just there. He's living his life, trying to be a good dude, working at a mine.
Working in a mine, he's good with the ladies, he's good with the dudes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's like cool. Everybody wants to hang out with him because he's not a pretentious dick.
No.
He's just like, yeah, this is who I am, and I'm cool with everybody. And you're like, yeah, Hollis, you know how to get shit done.
Kind of wish Hollis should have joined Alpha Flight, man.
Hollis should have joined Alpha Flight.
He's just wearing one of those outfits. He's got like a hat.
Yeah,
you know,
that'd be amazing.
and he's just
that like hat he wears.
And
he's just teaching him how to make like
eggs on a fucking motor.
Yes, he's just like, hey, Alpha Flight, let me teach you how to cook on a car.
Oh, so he's Alpha Flight's cook and also driver.
Oh, neat.
A good dude.
Yeah, we love Hollis.
So, but unfortunately, Hollis is not here.
He should be.
But we are in Halifax, and we're in a bar, and we got this character, this fellow, Robert Louis.
Yes, and I'm assuming that because he only shows up here at the beginning, I'm assuming we are going to deal with him more in the next issue.
Yeah, so the deal with him is, so he's sitting here and he's like, man, life was good. I was sitting in the bar with Hollis and we were having a beer.
Yeah, also, I'm kind of like Negative Man.
Well, right, because what happens is, out of nowhere, these robot-looking dudes.
This is such a strange thing because they're like dudes in suits. They kind of look like robots, but then if you look at like
the thing
where their
they're
legs,
yes,
it's like, why didn't you just make like a full thing? There's these itty bitty plates I'm like, this is pointless.
These plates. Oh,
do you see them?
I was talking about the flap, the waist thing.
Oh
here.
no, I wasn't talking about. I was talking about the like itty bitty little. It looks like they put those you can buy them and make things into disco balls.
Yes.
That's what it looks like. They just stuck them all down their pants.
Yeah, I don't know why those are there, because
it's very stupid.
It's like you could just stick a knife between them.
Exactly. I'm like, this isn't going to do anybody any good.
But they look like, actually, who they look like is DC's Monarch.
Okay. I don't know if I know what that looks like.
Yeah, if you saw it, you know who I'm talking about. But they look like him, but like grayscale.
Okay.
But they're these guys, the hardliners, they're these robot suits, and they come in with these rifles. They're looking for somebody, and they're actually looking for, not Robert Lewis, Albert Lewis.
They just sort of start shooting at him.
They just open fire, not even like
in a fucking
trying
car.
to secure a perimeter.
No, nothing. So he's like, okay, they're after me. I'm going to have to do it. And so he like has like almost like a fire guy that comes out of him.
So
is it supposed to be fire? It kind of looks like fire.
It's not.
Okay.
So actually, real point, the way that it makes it, he describes it. This is Robert Fellow, or Albert describes it. He's like, I shouted, screamed at them every foul name I could muster, and then I let it out.
Yeah.
So it implies that his power is activated by swearing. At least that's how I kind of read it for a second.
I thought that he was trying to do anything he possibly could to not do this, because it sounds like his parents are like, never tell anybody that you can do this. Is he 25? I think that's
he's in
he
his
says
20s.
something about like he's 25 or something, but
Yeah.
he basically thinks that now people know he can do this because it's not just one like fiery looking guy.
So
who
what
can
he
come
could
out.
do is he has control over these electromagnetic fields.
Okay.
And it's not so much that he can harness like that power, but he can send out, like you said, kind of like Negative Man
That's what
looking
it looks
dudes.
like. Yeah.
To like activate that, or you can kind of make that like a force field around him.
Okay.
He goes on to be known as Feedback.
Feedback?
Feedback.
Why?
Because electricity feedback. I don't know.
I don't think that's a good name.
No, it's not great.
Okay.
It doesn't.
I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page about that because I'm like, no.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem appropriate for his powers.
Yeah, I would agree.
Entirely, but one of these guys just phases through him.
Yeah.
When these electron phases through one of the hardliners, so that guy might be dead.
So did they kind of go out and just like pass through people, or?
Well, he could control them, like they could go out and do that. And he unleashes a bunch more of them because he's standing there and he's like, "Don't worry, maniacs. There's plenty more where that came from." And he unleashes these gimmicks from his body, and he is on the run after this.
Yeah, he just runs out of the bar, and that's the last that we see of him. And then we are talking to, is this Guardian?
Vindicator.
Oh,
Guardian. Okay, it's Guardian.
It's got Guardian.
It's okay.
So she has many names. Is this one of those things?
So
her hair looks great, by the way.
Yes. I need to first say
pointy tit.
Pointy tit.
You get to see a nipple. That is a nipple, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heather Hudson.
Yeah.
Is up there for me with 90s Catwoman.
Wow. All right. I mean, I could see that. I could see why. She is quite bodacious.
The thing was, like, she wasn't always like bodacious. She was kind of like the nerd because the original Guardian was her husband, James.
Okay.
And he exploded.
Oh dear, that happens.
But she was still like associated with this group or whatever, and with the Alpha Flight. So she took on the role, and she was Vindicator.
Okay. So does she have powers, or
no? It's just the suit.
Okay, so she's just like a vigilante type person.
Well, she's a part of the government.
Okay.
Alpha Flight is a government thing.
Controlled by the Canadian government.
Yes.
Oh, but not like in a Suicide Squad way.
No.
Okay.
No, they are a team.
They're a team that works for the government.
Because initially what it was with James McDonald, who was, Heather's husband, he was like working for the government, creating like weapons or whatever. He had the suit and everything. And, and so that was like a thing when Alpha Flight started, like he was a part of that.
Okay.
And it was part of the government, the Department H. Yeah. I don't know exactly. I forgot what H stands for, but, maybe it stands for Hudson or something.
Sure.
Heather, stepped in.
Sure.
And Heather was like the nerdy girl, but then she became,
Oh, she took off her glasses.
She
and
took
all
off
of a
the
sudden
glasses.
She was hot.
And now she wears like sick visors.
Oh, she does wear these visors. She
wears
quite
blue
something.
block, like green blue blockers.
They're quite a choice, I have to say. I mean, they look great with her whole look, but they're very funny.
Yeah. And and she is, as you said, bodacious.
Oh man, she is just stacked. This woman is voluptuous in many ways. She's got I honestly thought
this suit leaves nothing to imagine.
No, and honestly, when I saw her, I flipped back to the cover to be like, did Jim Balent draw this? Because that is what she looks like.
Actually, I should point that out. So I need to make sure, because it's something that I wanted to bring up. Obviously, the team on this, Pat Broderick penciler, and Simon Furman, writer. I actually was not aware that Simon Furman, he's the one that created Death's Head.
Oh, okay.
He's this British writer. I didn't realize he did Alpha Flight for some reason.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that, but this is awesome.
Yeah.
That he's here. So, but Heather's here talking to who I thought was Professor X.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who she was talking to. I'm assuming this is Government Man.
Government Man. His name is Clark.
Clark with an E.
Clarky. And
I'm assuming that's his last name.
Yeah, and he's like the liaison to the government. He's the guy that, the Val Cooper or whatever that works with Alpha Flight, and they're having a discussion about Weapon Omega, aka Wild Child.
Okay.
Soon to be Wild Heart.
Yeah.
Who was a member of the team, but originally came up because there used to be also training members of Alpha Flight. So there was Beta Flight and Gamma Flight.
Oh, okay.
And eventually you get up to the main roster. So it was like
so it's like NXT.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're in the Indies, then you go to NXT, and then you go to the E.
Yeah.
Okay, Alpha Flight works in the same way.
Wild Child was a part of the team, but the Wild Child, they didn't really know about his history.
Sure.
And there's
and neither do I.
And there's part of it. We get to it a little bit later.
Yeah.
Things are a mess. And there's also this government guy. It's like, also FYI, there's like this progressive conservative guy, Robert Hagen.
Which, that doesn't even make sense, but okay. Continue.
Progressive conservative. That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Who I think he was a part of the Quebec Liberation Front.
Oh.
Or whatever it was. Fédération de Libération de Québec.
Whoa. Was Quebec being taken over?
No, Quebec wanted to separate from Canada.
Oh, like years ago?
No, like probably still now. I don't know.
Probably still, because they still speak French.
Yeah, then they're the ones who's like, no, let's just do our thing.
Yeah, And Canada's like, no, you live here.
No, we're too nice.
I would say, like, you're part of Canada. I think that's a pretty fucking good deal. So you should stay where you are, Quebec.
Oh man, Jen's take on Canadian politics.
Quebec should stay where it is because living in Canada is a good deal. That's my take on Canadian politics.
Oh, man.
Canada seems nice. When we went up there, it seemed very nice. Plus, they have universal health care.
Canada seems nice. There's... Okay, yeah, I'm not going to get into it because we can... Yeah. Honestly, here's the thing. If you read Alpha Flight, like, entirely straight through...
I would not want to live in Canada?
You probably would have, like, some views on Canada. You'd be like, maybe...
They still have universal health care. It's much better.
Yeah.
Plus, ketchup chips.
They have ketchup chips. And their M&Ms are called Smarties. Also Mr. Sub.
Also poutine.
I don't care about poutine.
Yeah, I'm not really a poutine girl myself, but, that's also something that they have.
Poutine girl, I think that was a member of Alpha Flight.
Oh, yeah.
I think she was in Gamma Flight. Whatever was with little Gamma Flight, she was there.
You know what? I think we read about her in the last issue. The last time we did this. It was, poutine girl. And she was just covered in gravy. It was very strange.
I have gravy-based powers.
She just always looked like she was covered in gravy. Kind of sucked for her, not gonna lie.
Yeah. This Robert Hagen, who looks like Jason Blood, by the way.
Yeah, he does.
Is trying to set up some sort of superhero powers bill, to kind of like precursor to Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
A government guy's explaining this to Heather. And Windshear is here, by the way. Windshear, who we talked about last week Steve.
Yeah.
Hard air-based powers.
Oh, that's right. The hard air-based powers. That's so strange. Yeah, doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, so now we jump to this picture here of Heather sitting in a chair, and she's thinking about how there's too many secrets for members of our team that keep popping up. I don't like it.
Right.
But she's imagining Weapon Omega here.
Okay.
And I thought Weapon Omega was just like there.
Okay.
Trying to reach out to her.
I was very confused as to what was going on because Weapon Omega just looks like Spider-Man wearing an Alpha Flight costume.
That's basically what it is. He's Canadian Spider-Man.
Does he have those powers?
No, he's got Wolverine powers.
Wait. You mean he can heal himself? He doesn't have claws.
I think he kind of has claws. But not like Wolverine claws. Like he has like really sharp. He's like Sabretooth more like Sabretooth.
Okay.
He's like Canadian Sabretooth, but like also like he was trained by Wolverine.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
But he's dressed as like Spider-Man.
Oh, man, because I honestly was like, wait, why are we staring at Canadian Spider-Man? I was so confused.
Peter Poutine. Watch out.
Ooh, Peter Poutine.
Now, we jump to this feller called Wire.
This guy.
We might have talked about him in the one issue we did a while back.
We may have, but man... This guy, so he's completely naked, and I'm assuming being held in a cell of some sort.
Yeah.
And
a padded cell.
It just looks like his whole face has been like covered in acid, but I'm assuming that's just because of his weird wire hairs.
Yes.
This looks like a shitty power.
I want to know why he looks like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, why does he look like Freddy Krueger?
It's a good question, but I know he's got the wires. He has skin. It's like they're like skin thorns.
Yeah.
Like these really hard cutaceous thorns.
And also it just seems to be at the top too, so he kind of just looks...
I think it comes out other places.
Oh, Is that why he's naked?
I don't know. I think maybe
Or did they take everything away so he doesn't kill himself in jail or whatever's going on here?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Freddy Krueger.
Right?
Actually, a good question. I don't know why he's naked.
Yeah,
I don't know why they just give him some boxers or something.
I
or
think
maybe
we're going to go with he would strangle himself if not. So maybe that's what's happening here because this is so strange.
Right. And so he's in this cell and Wild Child comes to talk to him. Wild Child, what do you think of Wild Child's hair here?
He is very Draco Malfoy's dad in the Harry Potter movies.
He sure is.
I forget
he looks like
who
the guy,
plays
one of the
that.
Guy, oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know. I forgot who that guy is. I was going to say he looks like the one guy from the WWE tag team Pretty Deadly.
Oh, maybe.
The blonde man.
Okay.
The blonde member. I think Elton.
Yeah, no, he just looks like he has spent a very long period of time flat ironing his very blonde hair.
Yeah, well, this is Wild Child, but he got civilized.
Was he not civilized before?
No, because this is where I guess I'll explain.
Please do.
I'll try to do my best to explain what Wild Child's deal is here. So this guy Wire. So Wild Child is a mutant.
Uh-huh.
And he's kind of like a Nightcrawler kind of mutant, where he was becoming a mutant, but he was also becoming looking more like an animal.
Okay.
So that's kind of how things developed.
Uh-huh.
And so he just had like a deformity, and his parents kicked him out.
Sure.
And he was out on the street, and something, he got picked up by this group called the Secret Empire, who needed mutants or something.
And they did experiments.
They did experiments on them, including giving DNA from this guy Wire.
Okay.
But Wire turned against his masters or whatever and destroyed this facility, but he left Wild Child there. He was alive. Department H or whatever found him, and they're like, hey, maybe we could, either we can do something here, or we could train him.
Okay.
Wolverine kind of mentored him. He was given a mental evaluation by Sasquatch, because Sasquatch is actually a doctor.
Okay.
And the Sasquatch doesn't always look like Sasquatch. He could turn. I think he could turn back into regular guy.
Oh, okay. All right.
I guess he was crazy, because they bring it up here about it's like, man, why did he become a part of this team? We just should have known he was unstable or something.
Yeah.
But what happened was one of the members, I think Nemesis or something, because he was being such a wild child, she threw him into she has access to portals. She threw him into a dimension that when he came back, he was handsome. So that's why he looks like this.
Okay.
And he's got
that's why he looks like Draco Malfoy's dad.
Yeah, he became Draco Malfoy's dad, and now he's more civilized and ready to be a team member.
So he's not feral.
He's not feral, although things and eventually he starts hooking up with Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
But then he starts reverting to being more feral, and he breaks up with her.
Oh, okay.
But for purposes here, this is when he's in his handsome phase. Handsome phase.
Okay, I got you.
Anyways, but yeah, so he's got this flat ironed hair here, and he's talking to Wire, and it's like, hey, Wire, what's the deal? Did I have a family? What was my problem? What's the deal?
He knows nothing about his past, basically.
Yeah, and Wire's not really being.
Wire's just I'm naked.
He's like, hey, man, I'm naked here, man. Give me some pants.
Yeah, don't bother me. My dick's out. So, which is, I'm assuming that is what one would say.
Don't bother me, my dick's out.
Don't bother me, my dick is out.
So now I guess there's an alarm that goes off, but they don't hear it because it turns out there's a fight in Toronto.
Yes.
And this is where Thunderball is here, going wild. He's just screaming. I don't really think he has much dialogue here other than ah.
Yeah, he literally just screams. It's like he's kind of possessed by whatever's happening here, and he's swinging around basically the old ball and chain.
Yeah, he's swinging on the ball and chain. He throws a bus at Northstar,
which is fun.
That's kind of neat. Sasquatch is like, well, I'm a big fucking monster guy.
Yeah,
I look like a literal Sasquatch. I'm gonna be trying to tackle him.
Yeah.
Sasquatch gets his ass handed to him here real quick.
Yep.
He gets hit with the ball and he just careens into a building. It actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's fun.
This is where we get to see Windshear use his powers.
He's putting him into a glass case of emotion.
Into a glass air case of emotion.
Yeah.
Shatters the thing with the hard air with his thunderball.
Right.
Now this is where Nemesis is up, and she's like, "Okay, I've got my my skinny sword.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna cut through you," but she goes to do that, and it bounces off of it, and she goes, "His weapon is sorcerously empowered."
Sorcerously, there it is. I knew there was like a weird way to say that.
Groin grabbingly.
Groin grabbingly.
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
And this is so instead of, I feel like, I don't know, Puck, because Puck's like the field leader here, and Puck is more concerned about.
So Puck, to me, is he the guy with the mustache?
Yeah.
All right. He looks like he's a 70s porn star.
Oh yeah,
Why?
that's how he's always looked.
Okay. Does he wear aviators?
No.
Oh, he should.
But Puck is more concerned right now with keeping Nemesis in line, because he's giving her shit, which we see later. Well, not giving her shit because she's a part of the team, but she doesn't want to be a part of the team.
Right.
So she's just doing her own thing, and he's like, "Hey, maybe you should like be a part of the team." And she's like, "Fuck you and fuck your stash."
You look like you do porn.
We get a little aside here with one of the hardliners talking to the guy who ends up being, I think we'll learn more about it later. There's one of the main enemies of Alpha Flight
Okay.
is behind this, but yeah, we're talking to him, and then we're back with Department H, and this is where we get some more of Wildheart.
Uh-huh.
Actually, did you before this is when he was feral? Did you see this outfit here? What do you think of this outfit here? His face isn't black like that. It's just.
I mean,
like
it kind of just looks like he's wearing like karate outfit stuff.
Yeah,
but it's purple and blue.
And he's got a really wild ponytail.
He does have a really wild ponytail. Also, the drawing here is very funny because it's just eyes, but then like behind it is Wild Child, and then also someone screaming. Is that him?
I think it's also him too, but it looks like he's in an 80s metal band.
Yeah, he really does.
Looks like he's Ozzy Osbourne from 1980.
Or he's like one of those like wolf children, like raised by wolves.
Oh, wolf guys.
And he's just gonna start, killing.
Mm.
And then there's a bunch of narration boxes. It's a very odd panel.
He is like, well, you know what? I'm not Weapon Omega anymore. I'm not Wild Child. My name is Wildheart.
Mm-hmm.
So get ready for Wildheart.
Oh, man.
And then we're back to the fighting. And this is where you were confused by this panel here, too.
I was so confused because I did not realize this is a close-up of her face.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is just shapes.
Well, the close-up, actually, she's got more of a Spider-Man, just
she
as much
also
of a Spider-Man
has a
mask
Spider-Man
as well,
mask,
which is
yeah.
Nemesis. Yeah, she's got the Spider-Man mask. And, and this is where Puck and his stash are dressing her down.
Mm-hmm.
Northstar is like, well, I'm just going to spin around real fast and punch you a bunch, but that's not going to work.
No.
And now here's my sister, Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
She's here, and she's like, hey, look at my Joan Jett hair.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my power that I think I only use once here, and that's hypnotic lights.
Yeah, her brother is also thinking something weird about her later on.
Well, I mean, yeah, they kind of...
Do they have like an incesty thing going on? Because I got that vibe and it was weird.
There's a hint of the Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch kind of vibe.
Oh.
But Aurora is like doing her hypnotic lights, and she puts Thunderball out with her hypnotic lights.
Yes. Doesn't he think he's like, how many powers does she have or something?
Yeah, because there's something where she was experimented on by Sasquatch.
Yeah.
And kind of like enhanced her.
Sure.
She's gone. I mean, Aurora's gone through a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that's been changed for her and what she can do.
Mm.
As they're gloating in this victory, they turn around. This is where they see the rest of the wrecking crew has arrived, and Pile Driver, Wrecker, and Bulldozer, not in his weird mask.
This is so funny too, because it's like just this picture of like these three guys. One of them's holding a crowbar, and then I guess Bulldozer, he's in this like, I don't know, metal cowl looking thing.
Yeah.
But he's just staring dead-eyed directly at the reader.
Don't look at me like that.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how this ends. To be continued. You better believe it. Next issue, Alpha Flight gets wrecked.
Oh boy.
Enough said.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And we end with the letters page too. Alpha Waves.
Alpha Waves.
Which actually has one of my favorite little photos here. It's just Heather Hudson sitting on a pile of mail, reading mail.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice little cute little picture of her.
Yeah, she's just like, you know what?
A cute little drawing.
I gotta hang out. I gotta read my mail.
So I read your mail.
Yeah.
But I need to read this one letter. And
Okay.
I was not ready.
I did not read any letters. I don't know if I'm ready.
I just kind of skimmed it, but I saw this one and I was like, what's going on here? Dear Alpha Waves, that the master of the world, who I always thought was a high-tech weenie, could possibly lock on into Mortal Kombat with the Magus is, for me, astounding. I think we're referring to one of the Infinity books or whatever.
Okay.
Shockingly, maybe, he isn't a weenie after all. Oh, yes. Remind Pat that Laura is not a young woman. She is a kid who is not that big and does not have breasts. Please use persuasion or witchfire to satisfy your adolescent heterosexual hormones, okay?
What? Wait, who are they talking about who doesn't have boobs?
They're talking about Gateway or the Pathway.
Okay, so is she a child?
She's like a younger girl.
Okay.
And I'm assuming whatever the way that Pat Broderick was, I'm assuming that's who we're referring to.
Sure.
Was drawing her a bit too spicily for the times, and he was like, and this fellow,
don't be creepy.
Peter Moore from Alberta was like, hey, how about you use use other people?
Yeah, put somebody who actually has tits.
No, actually, yeah, is actually of age.
Yeah.
Or something. So yeah, I saw that and
that's
I was like,
very interesting.
Yeah. And the response is, can we say breasts on a letter page? Yeah, that's it for Alpha Flight number 118 from March 1993. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think's coming up here?
It's hard for me to say because honestly, I didn't really understand what was going on most of the time with all these people. We were jumping around. I'm a little bit more. I feel like I know a little bit more now, but
yeah, I mean, it's gonna make more sense. I think basically what we're looking at here is kind of like a mini Civil War type of storyline.
Yeah.
Or at least something to kind of hint at, like, Alpha Flight, because they're so government focused, that there's a lot of stuff that needs to be addressed and it doesn't always get addressed,
right.
or it's not addressed properly and people are, pissed off here and there. And so, we'll see how that all turns down, but I don't know. I kind of like, getting into this, I have this weird fascination with Alpha Flight.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, because not all the time. It's not all good all the time. It's actually kind of a lot like the way you read it. You're just like, I know who these characters, I mean, but for me, like, I know who these characters are, but like, what the hell's going on?
Right.
Like, why am I wasting my time here? Or am I wasting my time here?
Yeah.
But I figured, if we're going to jump into it, let's get something contained.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we'll see how this goes. And at least I get to see Heather.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah. Anyways, that's going to do for this week's episode. Thanks for listening, everybody. Find us on our socials. Find us on Facebook, at Angry Hero Shawn, at Jen Stansfield. Check us out on YouTube at Worst Collection Ever. You can check out the shorts for our podcast. Try to keep those going. I've been finally getting around to finishing some of those images too, so we can get as much of our podcast up on YouTube for those of you that enjoy it. And also, you guys that listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or anywhere, really anywhere, just rate and review the podcast. Tell your friends about it. Tell us what, and let us know what you think. Email us at worstcollectionever@gmail.com. I just want to hear what you guys have to say. If we get a lot of correspondence, we'll do a listener mail and, we'll chat about some fun stuff. Mm-hmm. So once again, folks, thanks for listening. We'll talk to you again next time.
Bye.